Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamel from Fantasy Life, and today we bring you the Northstar breakdown. Northstar is probably the most unique Titan in this particular game, next to Ronin. He is a very special Titan, and he is, just like Ronin, a very fun Titan to play with. God, Jesus Christ, I don't know what it is with these quick Titans and why they're so fun to play with, but I have a ball playing with him and Ronin. Oh man, again, he's very unique, just like Ronin, and I guess it's because of that uniqueness he's so fun to play with. So he's on level 13 right now. I actually play with him more than I have both Tone. I've actually played with him more than Ronin. I've played with him even more than Ion. He's actually my third used Titan at the moment, and I just started playing with him. He's actually the last Titan I actually started playing with, and he's basically a sniper Titan. He has a plasma railgun, which is basically used as a sniper rifle. Its primary target is targets that are longer range, and he is unique in the sense that he's the only Titan that does not have no sort of defense at all. Every other Titan has some sort of shield that they can put up to either block incoming bullets or deflect incoming bullets or minimize the damage from incoming bullets. He has none of that. So if you see a Titan and they are too close and that Titan sees you, you need to run like hell. You need to run like a bat out of hell, because you're not going to win that gunfight, especially if they see you already. He is the sneaky Titan. He's the Titan for campers, and surprisingly that's kind of fun when you use them in that kind of sense, to bring them in and then like to creep up on a particular Titan. They don't see you coming, and then you point that plasma rifle at them, that plasma railgun at them, you charge that bad boy up, you set that motherfucker on fire. Oh my god, that shit is so fun, so fun. All right, so let me break him again. He has no sort of defensive maneuvers at all. His only defense is to put his tail between his legs and haul ass. But he does have things to help out with him running. I can tell you that much, and that's what makes him so fun, because you see a Titan, you're like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here, and you run, and he's very fast, so it's easy to close distances between Titans, I will say that. And then once you add a respectable range, or you're in an area where that Titan can't see you, then you can use like his Volt Hover to kind of go over a hill or something, and then pick off Titans from a distance, and that's what makes him so fun. All right, so we already spoke about his plasma railgun. His flight core is basically his core ability, and basically he flies up in the air and kind of shoots like a barrage of missiles at you, and it does a decent amount of damage, and it's great for just clearing a freaking area out. So if you're playing like a bounty hunt or attrition, you're going to just clear that particular area out. Even if you're playing like a amped hardpoint, there are some hardpoints where they're out in an open, and there's people that's trying to amp it, and you can't really see them, especially if they're a pilot. You just freaking rain hell down on that area. So he's very fun for that particular aspect, as well as he's a very good Titan to use in Last Titan Standing as well. You just kind of hang back, and then whenever a Titan kind of reveals himself, you just hit them with that plasma damage, and he does do the most damage out of all Titans in the game. I will say that. He does do the most damage, so that's another fun aspect about him, and that's also why he's so good in Last Titan Standing as well. So he also has the tether trap. Now the tether trap is to help you haul ass. That's the only defensive thing he has. It's not really a defense. It's something that restricts other Titans' movements so that you can freaking get the hell out of there. So if you see a Titan, or a Titan sees you, or you're too close to a particular Titan and you don't feel comfortable being that close to a Titan, you throw that tether trap down, and in about 2 seconds it activates. So within that 2 seconds, you just hauling ass, and if that Titan's behind you trying to get to you, especially if it's like a Ronin or something, because you're not gonna stand a chance against a Ronin, it's gonna snag them. It's gonna snag them, and then they're just gonna be like moonwalking or something, because they're just gonna be stuck in place, and you can just haul ass, and then they're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be mad, and I know they're gonna be mad because it's happened to me so many times, and I'm mad every time. So that's another thing. And then you have the Volt Hover. A good thing about the Volt Hover is, like, if you're behind a mountain or something like that, or a cliff or something like that, and you know there's another Titan on that other side, you can literally hover over that mountain and just start bang bang taking out that putting some plasma into that Titan. And then by the time the Titan realizes what's happening, he turns around and your hover finishes and you go back down, and now you're hiding and he can't see you. You're like, what the fuck? What the hell was shooting at me? He's probably thinking the pilot shooting at him all the while. You got Northstar just laying into him. So with that being said, an assault chip is okay with them. It's not really the best unless you're camping yourself. Then that's good to have an assault chip because then your Titan's going to be camping with you. But other than that, I don't really recommend the assault chip. You can do the turbo engine. Turbo engine is very, very good with this particular Titan because it also just adds to his mobility. Again, he has no defense. His only defense is to run, and this helps with that. Overcore is also really good because you have access to that flight core, which he pretty much carpet bombs a particular area, any area of your choosing, and it's freaking awesome. You don't really need the counter ready because it's relatively difficult for pilots to jump on you when you're Northstar because of how mobile he is and the fact that he's the only Titan that can actually fly. So once you go up in the air, unless that pilot is jumping off of another roof or has a grappling hook, it's going to be very difficult for them to kind of mount you. But the one I would recommend getting is similar to Ronin. It's the nuclear ejection, and reason being is because he only has like 3 bars of health, so you're gonna lose your Titan. You're not gonna be able to maintain this Titan throughout the whole game. You're gonna lose him. So why not lose him with a bang and take out some other Titans with you? So if you are in a predicament where a Titan has gotten too close to you and they're just completely wrecking you, you detonate that son of a gun and light him up with you. You take him with you. You kamikaze him. You have the pierce shot, which is very good. Again, like I said, if you're hiding behind a mountain, you can vault above and kind of shoot the Titan, and then you come down and they turn around. They're like, who the hell is shooting at me? This allows your rounds to fire through targets. So you can shoot through like glass, you can shoot through other Titans. So if there's 2 Titans lined up, just shoot and you're gonna hit both of them. So this is really good for that. You have the twin tether traps, which is very good as well. This is his only defensive measure. So instead of him laying down 1, it kind of lays down 2 traps to better optimize the chance of them getting snagged in those particular traps. And if I'm not mistaken, it lasts a little bit longer. Then you have the Viper thrust, which he moves faster during his flight core. I don't use this very much because I don't get the flight core very often because he is a sniper class and I'm not much of a sniper, although I do find him fun. I'm not much of a sniper, so it's hard to get his flight core. On top of that, since I use the nuclear injection, I don't use the overcore very much, so I don't get his flight core very often. But what this does is it allows him to kind of move around faster. Like when he's in his flight core, he's relatively slow. This is going to allow him to basically double his speed and move around a lot faster. Now, if you're somebody who gets a flight core a lot with Northstar, then by all means use this. It will help you out. But I am going to recommend the enhanced payload, which is a cluster missile, secondary explosions, hit a larger range and last longer. His secondary cluster missiles, which is the odd one for PlayStation 4, is a missile that he shoots out his shoulder. It hits, then it blows, and it keeps blowing up, and it gets bigger, and it just blows up more shit, and it just blows everything up. And it's freaking awesome. It is freaking awesome. It is one of my favorite moves to use, especially in, again, like game modes like a amped hardpoint or a bounty hunt. And they're just so efficient. They're so efficient because in terms of amp hardpoint, whenever there's an area that's under the enemy amp, and you think that there's people in there that's still amping that area, you just shoot that in there and it's going to clear that crap out. Same thing in bounty hunt. When there's a drop zone, you just shoot that on that drop zone and it's going to kill a bunch of those little grunts. Not only that, one thing I like to do is if I am at the bank on bounty hunt, I will shoot it inside the bank, clear out the bank, because there's always people camping in the bank. Always. I mean, that's the best way to get kills and stop people from winning so they can't deposit their money. And you just shoot that missile in there and you just light that bank up and then you clear it out and you run up in there and you deposit your money. You do got to wait for it to finish cluster bombing though, because you can get killed by your own cluster bomb. So that's the only drawback. So I do recommend this because this will enhance the damage radius and it's going to last long. So I do recommend that. And let's get into some gameplay with this Titan. Northstar! Joe Mean Grill. Let's do this. So we're gonna do this cluster bomb. Bang! And just watch that baby explode. Look at all the points I'm getting, man! Look at all them points. There we go. Just get the points up, man. And my cluster bomb again. Give me them points, man. Look at them points. I love the cluster bombs, man. Cluster bombs is awesome. Okay, enemy pilots attacking. I don't know where the pilot's at. Cluster bomb, baby. Just hit them points up. So this is my railgun. See, he's pretty fast. He's pretty quick, Titan. Got my tether trap. You know, got to throw it right here because you know Titans like to come from that direction. You can kind of launch that tether trap kind of far, and you can preempt your routes of escape. So if you know Titans come from this end, you throw a tether trap there, and then you know you just kind of make a run for it this way. If anything, I don't see anybody. They're probably on the other side, so I'm gonna do this right here. See if I can get a better view. Now you see what just happened? My railgun actually just charged up. So if I shoot this thing, the damage it does is retarded. It does a retarded amount of damage. But I can just shoot it like this too, which it does less damage. It's a railgun, so you gotta let this thing charge up a bit. I should be depositing my money. Holy crap. Why didn't nobody tell me this crap? I wanna help my team win. Shoot, I don't have time. Can't do the cluster. No, it closed! Holy crap, that's crap! So we got the bounty. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is why I like doing bounties. You get to play against like the through this tether trap. Railgun, charge this bad boy up. You know you're locked on target when it goes red. So when it's red, locked on target and you're doing the damage. And you can kind of just shoot it whenever too. You can kind of shoot it whenever. Kind of get some leverage up in the air. Get some leverage. He did that. I'm gonna use my flight core. Carpet bomb this mother lover. Carpet bomb, baby. Carpet bomb. What do you thought he was doing? What do you thought he was doing? He thought he had it. But look, he already took a bar of health. I don't even remember getting hit that much. Jesus Christ. But it's so freaking fun. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my bank is open. Bank is open. Hold me down. Hold me down. I'm gonna shoot that over there. Just in case somebody tries to come from that direction. Woo, boy. She was about to get shot. No, Titan, come this way. Come this way. Don't be over there with them peasants. Come to me. Come to me, Northstar. There we go. Get over here. Oh man, the grappling hook in this game is super fun. Man, we're about to win already. This team was trash. Trash, I tell you. And I entered this game late. I'm already in third. How'd that happen? I will say it is extremely difficult to shoot pilots and grunts with the railgun. You gotta be like a... you gotta be me. You gotta be me if you want to shoot them with this sniper rifle. But no, it uses project... Come on, man. Don't be running at me like that, dude. Don't be running at me like that. I was about to start letting loose on my teammates. Good thing there's no friendly fire in this game, because he was gonna get it. He's gonna get it. But yes, it is extremely difficult to shoot smaller objects with the railgun. I will say that it is very, very difficult. It is a projectile, so you gotta lead your shot. So if you see them running in a particular direction, put the cannon in front of where they're going, and you're gonna hit them. You're gonna hit them if you put it right in front of where they're going. So that's like my best recommendation. Sorry this video was short. The team that we went against was trash. They only got me halfway. Like, I don't even think they were there. They were like non-existent. But yeah, he's extremely fun, and I wish I could kind of show you more of his moves. Unfortunately, you wasn't really able to see his tether traps because that little minion didn't get caught in it. You was able to see his hover and see how I can kind of hover over mountains and stuff like that. Get that shot off, and now I'm behind the mountain. Behind the mountain. Hiding, and he crouches too, and he can run. He can run like hell. Help me! The Nazis are coming! Oh, they blew it up. Alright, so let's blow up this shit. I missed. And you just take stuff out from a distance, and I like it. I like it a lot. And And that's pretty much it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something about Northstar. Northstar is like Ronin. He's very unique and very, very fun to play with. I will highly recommend playing with them. Make sure you play with them very conservative, whereas Ronin, you can play with more of an aggressive conservative. He has to be very, very conservative. You have to make sure you're always on the move. You got to make sure that you are just not in any sight of any Titans. If you are, make a run for it. Throw that tether trap down, get to safety, and then start picking them off again. Use that cluster missiles when you're going up against like smaller enemies, like pilots and little grunts and stuff like that, just to take them out. Because it's easier to do it with the cluster missile. Unless you're like me, then you can you can snipe a little. You can snipe a roach in a freaking field. Here's the sniper. But yeah, if you like this video, drop a like. If you didn't, hit that dislike. If you want to talk more about Northstar and how awesome he is, and what you think of him, if he needs a buff, if he needs a nerf, let me know in the comments below. Remind you, your life is a fantasy.